I'm Rosa Mendez, and I'm here at the #1 Long Island broadcast, Monte The Pharaoh. I had the best time ever!
Hey, listen, Daddy, you're listening to the #1 broadcast, Monte and Pharaoh, Daddy, in Long Island. The best pro wrestling broadcast of all time, I think.
Jimmy, I got to tell you, man, it feels good to be back on YouTube. It was quite disappointing what happened to us, but we bounced back fairly quickly.
Well, what else would we do? We're almost at 5,000 subscribers.
Well, speaking of that, man, we need more members.
Okay.
What do you think we need to do to get the people of those 5,000 subscribers to come on and join the team as a Monte the Pharaoh member?
Nudity is out of the question. Any other ideas?
I don't know, man. I don't know. But what I do have a few ideas.
Well, just like Prel, they should tell 2 friends, and they could tell 2 friends, and so on and so on. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Check out all our content.
But that's, you know what? That's why you're the star of the show, because guess what? Members get special content. Even we spoke about it. Pharaoh came to me one day and he goes, man, what's the deal? I can't even watch some of these videos because I'm not a member. And I said, there you go, Pharaoh. You got to be a member because this is what the members get. They get free content
Nice.
that none of the other fans that watch this show get.
That's right.
You get free autographs from some of these wonderful stars that come in, right?
Nice.
All you do is you go to the MNP webpage, or right, our own page, and shoot us an email and say, hey, man, I want a picture of Tommy Rich. I want a picture of whatever. And boy, that's on its way.
We give them their choice.
That's right.
We rock.
We do rock.
And you need to rock too. Join.
Very exciting moment for us. Do you want to sing them in, Jimmy?
Well, it's not she. It's he don't lie, he don't lie, he don't lie. Cocaine.
There he is, cocaine in the house.
Wait a minute. Is he actually doing cocaine on the show live? What the hell's going on here? Don't make me smoke weed in front of you guys. It might happen.
Good evening, Monte and the Pharaoh.
Oh, boy. We're in trouble. Good evening, Cocaine. How are you, sir? Obviously
Hello, Cocaine. How are you?
Doing better than me.
As a kite.
Jesus God. Oh, Mike, how do we do this seriously here? You got like a serious script here, and you want me to start with, so tell us, Cocaine, how did you decide to enter pro wrestling?
Halloween in a costume rumble. Jimmy Controversy came to me with Grim from Grim's Toy Show and asked me, Cocaine, to enter the costume rumble for Grim's Toy Show, which is a show on YouTube with 2 million subscribers and millions of viewers around the world. I entered the rumble and I lost. And I went viral ever since. There have been many, many cocaine imitators out there. Specifically one on JCW. A fake cocaine. A copycat cocaine.
A cocaine filled with cut? Is that what you're saying? Not even pure cocaine?
Not even pure cocaine.
Wow.
Wow.
Completely cut. All right, here's one outside of the box, because obviously someone does not become cocaine without thinking outside of the box, which I happen to respect quite a bit, by the way. Considering you are not cane-sized, and I mean this respectfully, not the size of a cane, was using cocaine as a foreign object, let's just call it a foreign object, if you will. After all, there are allegedly rules in pro wrestling, but we all know that faces and heels are quite capable of breaking them at any given time. Okay?
Correct.
So was it a necessity to use cocaine as a foreign object, considering you're not exactly cane-sized? Then again, who is?
I don't like to use cocaine as a weapon. I use it for my own personal benefit. Using cocaine as a foreign object is a waste of pure, good Colombian cocaine.
Okay. All right. So it's
I
not
gotta,
exactly
I gotta ask Coke. Can we call you Coke for short? Would that be okay?
coke. It's cocaine. It's not coke.
Oh well, let's call him Coke.
Cocaine.
See, I told you.
So let me ask you something. Grimm has that popular podcast or that channel. How do you meet Grimm and how do you build a relationship with Grimm?
Jimmy Controversy and Grimm have been friends for years. To get on Grimm's show, you have to be a wrestling diehard. You have to want to take risks. You have to want to think outside the box. You have to want to have something that the fans will like about you. And the fans love cocaine.
Cocaine. w- Were you expecting when you did come up with this I don't want to call it a gimmick, but when you decided to become the character of Cocaine, in your wildest dreams, did you ever think you'd become this social media sensation?
Yes, and I'm going to tell you why. Because of Blue Cane getting all that notoriety and popularity, and Gain getting all that notoriety and popularity. I feel like cocaine would have blown them all out of the water. And I feel like cocaine would gain the most popularity. Never did I think that the original Kane would react and bury cocaine, saying he would never pay a ticket to see me. Never did I thought that I would get a copycat cocaine. And never did I thought that Dustin Rhodes would have negative things to say about cocaine, given that he dressed as a gold man in a girly wig.
Or even better, he did plenty of cocaine, so I thought he would actually be a fan. What do you think, Jimmy?
That is correct.
There's always that, Mike.
Right, exactly, right? Like,
There's always that.
If you actually do it, why wouldn't you be a fan of it, of the character?
Listen, my personal problem is I love cocaine too much, so I don't hang around cocaine anymore. But I certainly remember how much I loved cocaine when I was a younger man, and I can't say that I'm bitter or mad at cocaine. That was up to me. So whatever floats your boat out there. As far as cocaine, what does it make you feel like when you hear a Dustin Runnels who portrayed obviously the outrageous angle he portrayed most successfully as Goldust? What does that make you feel like when you hear derogatory comments towards your approach, your shtick?
It is hypocritical of Dustin Rhodes to bash such an outrageous character like me, Cocaine, when he has done far worse on television, especially in '98. It is hypocritical to bash someone for thinking outside the box in an industry where everybody needs to think outside the box to thrive.
Coke.
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 Stop with the coke.
I love it. Coke, let me ask you this. What is like what happens when the kids want to take pictures with you? Are they like, Mom, Dad, I want to take a picture with Cocaine? How often does that happen?
Wait a minute. Does that happen? Do you have little kids like, hey, Mom, can I take a picture with Cocaine? Are they like dragging the kid away, or have you taken pictures with little kids?
Unfortunately, I am not allowed on family-friendly shows.
Wow.
I have not been booked on family-friendly shows.
What?
Yet WWE
mean,
programming is family-friendly television.
Of course,
And
yeah.
there is gold dust on family-friendly television. Hypocritical much.
Let me ask you this though: with the character that you're portraying, and it's just a character. Do you actually not get booked because of the name of the character and what the gimmick is? Like, do you? I don't know how this actually works, Coke.
That's
So
a fair question.
do you
That's a
go
fair
out
question.
and you try to book the character, and what kind of feedback do you get back?
People love it. People love it. I had my last match in Scranton a while back at a no-ring show called Smash Master Wrestling, Ring of Mayhem. And I fought a guy named Kit Raff, who was the biggest Kane fan in the world. And he took offense to me. So he beat the ever-living dog shit out of me. And I was forced into temporary retirement. But never say never.
Are you trying to say that wrestler actually shot on you? He went off. Did he really shoot on you and attacked you for real?
He was unhinged as a Kane fan, as the biggest Kane fan in the world.
So at that point, why didn't you reach for the 8-ball and use it to help you come back and fight back?
My biggest mistake, Monty, was using the 8-ball as a foreign object, putting his face in the 8-ball.
I understand.
And he felt the power of the hellfire and blow.
Oh, for God's sakes! You gave him a numbing effect, and it worked in reverse on you.
The hellfire,
and
blow.
he used it on me.
That's just not.
And
you gotta watch how you spread your powder around, my friend.
And I was out.
Oh,
Jimmy, I have to say this might be my favorite interview of all time.
I can see you having fun over there.
We've had Bob Backlund, Scott Hall, Stan Hansen, but we got Cocaine, man. Best interview ever.
Well, Cocaine, thanks to my partner, he's forced me to ask a question that I'm gonna reword because, as usual, Mike. Okay, let me see if I can put it a Pharaoh way. You have a very deliberate way of speaking. Is that due to the large amounts of cocaine that you use?
What kind of question is that?
It's the kind you thought up, and I did my best to reword, but I don't think I succeeded. But does the cocaine actually affect your promo approach? How about that?
Cocaine affects everything.
He ain't kidding.
About me.
Oh my God. Well, how do you argue with that? Science is science. I know what cocaine does. It makes your toes forget that you have them. Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Listen, Cocaine, I know it's Christmas time. You have to spread some more cheer even after the holiday and hand out some white stuff to your fans out there. We're going to be bringing on Jimmy Controversy after a commercial break, but we want to thank you, Cocaine, for joining us. Thank you so much, sir.
I hate that kid.
He hates our next guest? Well, Cocaine, can you at least do one favor for me? I'm going to try to send you my mailing address. If Santa Kane wants to stop by, I can drop off my mailing address. You can leave me a little white powder.
Not a problem.
Yeah, I knew Cocaine was cool. You see that, Mike? Just like that, hooked up.
That's what you call smart.
Yeah.
Well, Cocaine,
not a problem.
We're big fans. Looking forward to seeing you in future events. I know I'll be there. And thank you again for joining us. All right, man. We'll talk to you soon.